5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down.
Hi guys, I am back with the second part of my spring deep cleaning, and in this part we will spring deep clean the living room and the kitchen. So if you are ready, let's do it together. I really love that last time when I deep cleaned I got the dishwasher and the washing machine cleaning done first. So after cleaning the dishwasher I will give it a deep clean, but first I will just quickly spray the washing machine so the mold cleaner will have the time to work until I am cleaning the dishwasher. I use my usual brand, the HG mold remover, but now I am using the bathroom one because I couldn't find the other one in the shops, but this made a good job too. And they are having now the foam one, which doesn't have that strong smell, and it seems like the smell doesn't even last that long.
And that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. No, I just wanna say hello.
I am back to the dishwasher, and first I will clean the filter and those areas which doesn't get washed and they can turn quite dirty, like around the door and especially at the door hinges. And once that is done, I will add the dishwasher cleaner liquid in the plate holder and start it so the inside can get cleaned as well without me. It's absolutely amazing how cleaner it's looking, this dispenser, and all I did is just spraying it. I am using my cleaning toothbrush to clean those areas where I couldn't reach with the sprayer, but this cleaner is making the cleaning so much easier and quicker.
Birthday, a bag, steal and borrow, and that is safe to say. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore. Hey. No, I just wanna say hello and do whatever I like.
I just forgot to open that little cap and spray it inside there, so now until I let it sit I will clean the rubber and the door. Giving a bit of polish for the glass, it really makes it shiny like it's new, so don't skip it.
Yeah, we'll be going all night. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the...
To clean the washing machine from inside, I am using the Fabulosa washing machine cleaner, what makes it smell so nice, and now both of my machines are getting cleaned without me, which means I can hop to the next task and still having them cleaned. This is why I like to start with the cleaning of these two machines, because it's so motivating that in 10 minutes time you already finished with them and you can get to the next chore, so you are already taking 3 things off from your list.
No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground.
As I am deep cleaning, I will also clear off any decorations what I won't reuse for my spring decoration, so I can create a clean blank canvas to start with.
No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way.
This time the sofa wasn't that dirty, as the kids are getting older, they are less messy, but I wouldn't miss out a good sofa clean because even though you can see it, there will be dirt spots and dust. And let's not talk about the paw prints, it's just like the curtains, you don't realize how dusty they are until you wash them and realize that your white curtains were actually grey before. And one more thing why I like to clean the sofa is that it will smell nice and fresh.
Way it goes until we're in the ground. I don't wanna do this anymore.
To clean the sofa, I usually first wipe the fur leather part with warm soapy water, then I will vacuum the fabric before I pull out my carpet and upholstery cleaner. I had this upholstery cleaner sitting in my cupboard for quite a while, so I thought I would give it a try, but I should have read the instruction first because I think it's like you spray it on and then after drying you have to vacuum it, and I also used this later on for our rug, but this only came to my mind a day later, but I will talk about this later on. It was definitely too satisfying to spray it on the sofa, I just couldn't stop myself. After a few minutes of waiting, it's time for a proper deep clean. I really love this carpet and upholstery cleaner. It makes the cleaning so easier, and it also makes me a bit less worried about the chemical residue because you don't just spray it on and clean it with a rag, but you actually wash the fabric. And before you would think what she's talking about, she's just been doing that in the past, yes, you're absolutely right. And because I had the chance to try both versions, I know that cleaning with this cleaner, it feels so much different to me, like cleaner and fresher than when I did clean with a wet rag and spray. But don't get me wrong, both versions has its pros and cons, so there is no good or bad version. And it's absolutely up to you which is the best because you know you and your family, so always choose what feels right for you. But if you feel like the cleaner would work for you, I can absolutely recommend to invest in one of these. Maybe start with the small handheld one, which is £99 I think. I am also thinking to invest in one of those so I don't always have to pull this bulky one out. I can just easily grab the small one, and it would also benefit us in the car upholstery cleaning. But I know when I was saving up for this big one, the reason was that it can clean both carpet and upholstery, so it's like two birds with one stone. Also look out for deals. I know when I bought it, I got it for 200 something because it was a great deal, but without it is 300 something. It's time to put the sofa away. It was quite a hard job, but definitely worth it because there was so much dirt and toys and God knows what else. I want to move this sofa from here because I don't like it that I cannot push it against the wall, because this way a lot of things gets dropped behind the sofa. What I was thinking to move it to the opposite wall because there is not enough space to turn it facing the fireplace. The only problem is that the opposite wall is shorter and has an angle and a door, so we would need to buy a shorter sofa. But I'm afraid that we won't have enough seating if we buy a smaller sofa. And they are too expensive to throw this out, buy a smaller, and if that doesn't work out, then you buy another one. How great that would be if the shops would let you try the sofas in your home. But if you have any suggestion, I am all ears. So now that the pathway to the window is clean, I will take the curtain off to wash it, and the grey ones here aren't washable either, so I need to figure out how could I clean them without taking them to the dry cleaner shop. Just to not to do the same mistake as in the first part, now I will take down the kitchen curtain as well and wash them both next to the pillow covers and blanket what I had on the sofa. I will just wash them on a short cycle because they aren't that dirty, just needs a bit of freshen up before, as example, I would put the decor pillow covers and blanket away, because I just don't like to put something used back to its place where the other clean things are, if that makes sense.
I wish you'd stay, but there you go. I have so much I wanna say to you, much I wanna say, but there's
I usually like to vacuum the dust off from this windowsill to reduce the chance of the dust to fall behind the sofa, and also because of our cat is sitting here and grooming here mostly, so there is quite a lot of fur, so it's easier to clean it by vacuuming because using a dry rag would make the fur fly everywhere, and using a wet rag would make it stick everywhere other than on your cleaning rag.
no time, we used it all. Still have so much
To clean the window, I am doing the same routine as I did in the bedrooms. If you missed the first part, I will link it in for you to check it out, so things would make more sense. But in a short version, I am cleaning the frame with a UPVC cleaner, then I would clean the glass, and this time I am also cleaning the windows from outside as well.
I wanna talk about, but I messed it up and there you go. There you go, walking out that door. It felt so close, closer than it felt before.
Because our windows are quite new, they aren't that dirty, what makes it easier for me to clean it, but I still give a good vibe, especially for those areas which tend to get dirty and harder to clean, like the bottom part of the frame where those ridges and corners are, because nothing makes the cleaning more easier and quicker than maintaining it, because if you regularly keep them as clean as possible, there is less chance that there will be dirt stuck in corners, which means less scrubbing, and less scrubbing means less time spent cleaning.
Forgiving me, and I just want you to know I didn't mean it.
To clean the corners and gaps, I am using my cleaning toothbrush.
Baby, I just wanna be with you. I should be with
The curtains are done, so now that I finished with the window cleaning, I am hanging them back still wet so they can get dry on their place, and by drying hanged up, they won't be wrinkled. Because I want to hang the curtain back as soon as possible to not to start to dry in the washing machine and get wrinkled, I had to clean the window first, and because it's an open plan area, I like to work in both space in synchron, so why I have to stop in the living room because something needs soaking time or needs to dry, then I am not just wandering around in the house waiting, but I can come in the kitchen and get something else done so I can finish the cleaning in a shorter time.
There is so much that I would change about the way I treated you. I don't deserve a second chance. I know that I'm way too late, cause I messed it up and there you go.
In the first part, I also talked about a crazy thing that I am embarrassed to clean our windows, because once I did clean them, I got a look from the neighborhood, and I never seen anybody clean their windows or call a window cleaner. And how crazy is that such small and non-significant thing can make you feel uncomfortable, even when you are a person who don't really care about others' opinion, if she knows that she's doing the right thing.
There you go, walking out that door. It felt so close, closer than it felt before. And yeah, I know that I always hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know that you'll never be forgiving me, and I just want you to know I didn't mean it. Baby, I just wanna be with you.
Now I will try to squeeze the sofa a bit more further so I can better clean underneath it. Then I will push it back to its place to have some room for other chores.
I should be with you.
These small beads are driving me crazy. I don't know how many times a day I have to collect them from different places in the house, and God knows how many times we did step on them. I am trying to teach my daughter to string them up, so maybe that would reduce the amount that goes on the floor while she's packing them from one chair to the other, but in the same time I know that this is a phase too, but soon will pass. It won't be even a blink of an eye. For me, this seasonal deep cleans means that I am moving as much furniture as I can, especially where I know that lots of dust and other stuffs can accumulate. So this is why I did move my, let's call it, office table forward, because I know that underneath it there are lots and lots of cables that can collect lots and lots of dust bunnies. Just as in the first part, I will use my steamer mop to clean the floor because then I know it's not just being cleaned but sanitized as well. And because it's not recommended to add anything in the water, I will spray an antibacterial surface cleaner on the floor, then go over it with my steam mop. Because it's late afternoon now, I will restore the order so we can move around, then we will call it a day, but don't go anywhere because it's not the end of the video and there are more motivation to come. We still need to clean the rug, to dust, clean the kitchen cabinets, the oven and more things. I just hoovered up the remaining under the sofa and now I've put the pillow cover back. Thankfully they are all dry. The sofa wasn't fully dry yet, but just a few parts are slightly damp. Finally, it was time to take the birthday banner off. In the beginning of February, we did celebrate mine and our daughter's birthday and had our family over for a few weeks, so until end of February when I was starting my spring clean and filming. But because the editing takes quite a long time, because the cleaning took a long time as well, there was 5 to 6 hours of cleaning footages per each video what I had to rewatch and edit it. Seems like I'm only taking it down in March. Also, sorry if I am repeating things what I already mentioned in my first spring cleaning video, but I'm trying to make sense for those as well who are new on the channel.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other. You just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle.
So now it's time to dust, and how cute those little shoes are. We got them from Primark. But back to dusting, so I am trying to dust each section from top to bottom, starting with the highest point. I am trying to make some space to get to the TV stand to dust it. Those shelves what you saw needs to be painted so we can fix them on the wall in the pantry. Oh gosh, there is so much to do and so little time for it, but one day we will get everything done. We finished with the dusting, so all it left in the living room is to clean the rug and the floor, so let's start hoovering before we would clean the rug. So as I mentioned, I did use this cleaner on the rug too without reading the instruction, and I guess this was the reason why my rug cleaning went wrong this time. So I did everything as usual. The rug wasn't that dirty as used to be before, because how I said, the kids are getting older, so they are less messier. But this time the carpet didn't get as clean as used to, and although I did suck up as much water as I can to speed up the drying, the rug didn't dry as fast as before, and it turned by the next morning so smelly that we couldn't stand it. That day I was up and down in the house trying to find the source of the smell. First I thought something in the bin because there are dirty diapers and the food bin, but even after taking the rubbish out, the smell was just getting stronger and stronger. So then I thought the onion or the potato got rotten in the pantry, but that wasn't even. My next guess was the cat litter, because we rarely have to clean it since we have a garden, and I thought we haven't noticed it, that she used it and that got smelly. So I did check it, but it didn't seem like that would have been the source. But anyway, I cleaned it, but the smell was still getting unbearable. Then in the afternoon I started to get suspicious on the carpet because it was still wet, and when I smelled the rug it was disgusting. My guess is that because the upholstery cleaner is supposed to be a dry and work one and I haven't used it how it's supposed to, it made the water stuck between the piles, and because it couldn't dry out as fast as usual, it just started to smell. So when you use a new cleaner, always read the instructions, even if you think you know how to use it. But thankfully this time no harm was done, because after 3 days of drying, the smell went away as well.
Light me up, don't you stop.
As I said, I will work in synchrony in both space, so until I am waiting for the rug to dry a bit, because that time I didn't know that it won't. But yes, until I am waiting, I will clear the table off and get some cleaning done in the kitchen.
Cause tonight, it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride.
The dishwasher cleaning is done, so it's time to make it dirty again, so let's load it.
Got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight.
After the dishes, I will clear the countertop, and this will also make the other cleaning chores easier, like for example washing the wall cabinets, because you don't want anything under them to get sprayed with chemicals, especially not food.
Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Come on and rise. Light me up, can't get enough. Take your time, just do it right. We will rise to the skies, 'cause we ain't done till we hit the sun.
As for now, I will move this tray decor back to the table, but without the greenery, because I know that I won't reuse it for my spring decoration. And I totally forget to mention that in this video I am only creating a clean blank canvas, and in the next video I will decorate for spring, while I do a little speed cleaning, because the dust don't stays away for a long time. So if you need some decorating inspiration or some everyday speed cleaning motivation, definitely stay tuned for my next video, and to make sure you don't miss it out, don't forget to subscribe. I didn't meant to be organizing in this video, but because my husband's receipts are driving me crazy, I just quickly had to organize them in these zip folders. I didn't organize them properly. I mean, I just put those which are lying around in the folder, but there is plenty more. So now that I have these folders, I will soon do a proper organizing and decluttering in his papers, and hopefully I will be able to get my planned organizing done soon, so you can watch the video after the spring cleaning and decorating video. I had to pick up my son, so I stopped cleaning in the kitchen, and also because the rug wasn't drying and it started to be too late, I decided to roll it up and move to the next task because I wanted to finish the living room. So the next day I only need to focus on the kitchen. So now I will vacuum up and steam mop the floor. So again, until I am waiting for the floor to dry, I am back to get more cleaning done in the kitchen. I also need to organize our kitchen appliances so I can make space for this juicer, but first I need to get those shelves up in the pantry. Sometimes this domino effect feels so overwhelming, but if you get started with it, it will everything fall to its place, so don't give it up before you haven't started it. So until further organizing, these things have to go back here, but at least the papers are a bit more organized. I am just squeezing in a quick upper cabinet cleaning. Thankfully we haven't got many of them, so it will go fast. At least the floor got dry, so I can lay the rug and let it to dry. I won't even push it back under the sofa yet. But as a last thing for today, I am cleaning the door before I would forget it.
So your tears been running like a waterfall.
So this is a fresh new day and we will focus only on the kitchen, starting by prepping the oven for cleaning. I did forget that I ran out of oven spray, so I used the heavy duty degreaser to spray it and let it to soak.
Stars would never let you down, and you keep on thinking you could save yourself, but that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt.
Until the oven is soaking, letting the chemical to do the hardest part, I will give the cabinets a wipe using this multi-surface degreaser. And I know I already did clean the upper cabinets, but I did cook since then, and we have no kitchen extractor fan, so the steam goes on the cabinets. So I thought let's just give them a wipe so then all the cabinets will be clean.
And you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again.
Because I only have the backsplash finished here, I will also wipe that before I would clean the area below.
And even if you don't know when, and it feels like the world is coming down on you, you have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never.
To clean the worktop, I am using the antibacterial spray, and to finish with the worktop level, I will also clean the cooker top. So this way I can keep the cleaning from top to bottom, making sure that I don't mess up the lower levels with cleaning the surface above.
Never get enough of love.
I give these decors a wash before I would put them back. I won't change them for spring because it's quite an all year round decor and I don't want to make the cooking space more crowded.
I to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts and you end up getting burned, but sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again even if you don't know when, and it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
Now are coming the lower cabinets, and I also need to wipe the dishwasher and the washing machine from outside because I wasn't sure that I will get to this point yesterday, so I did skip this.
Even if you don't know when, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
I am also thinking to collect all those hidden or hard to reach area cleanings for what I just don't have time to include them in my seasonal deep cleans in one video sometimes in the future. These areas aren't quite visible, but if you know where you have to look, you will notice them, and they are really bothering me, and I am thinking that it could be helpful for some of you. Maybe there will be a solution for your cleaning struggle. Maybe you just in an area what you should also check out in your home and clean it.
I wasted all my time.
The cabinets are done, so it's time to clean the oven. I used a silicone scraper on these big burns, and although it is looking better, it's still not 100%. The new burns did come up, but those old ones are still there. I tried to go over them a couple of times, but I only was able to get rid of really teeny tiny pieces.
I wasted all my nights. I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right. He told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one. See my ups and downs. Never left my side once. Yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along. You have always been the one. Yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one. That's true. You have been here all along.
This degreaser does a really good job. Look at that, those dirty drops.
I never saw the signs, it didn't treat me right, but I just couldn't let him go. You waited patiently, you waited for me, you showed me what it was to love. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs. Never left my
The inside is done, I just have to clean the racks, what I will do in a minute, but first let's just wipe the cooker from outside.
side once. Yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along. You have always been the one. Yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one. That's true.
Before I would clean the racks, I have to clean up and empty the sink. A quick sink cleaning before I would wash the dishes.
Said she missed your touch. Why, thanks so much. I guess I should have known. Later on the free.
I started to clean the sink when I just realized that I haven't washed the racks yet, so now I will give a good scrub for them, and after that I will finish the sink cleaning.
Suddenly my left front tire explodes. Standing by the side, you both passed me by in a red convertible. Playing that song I thought belonged to you and me. When all along you were just a creep, and I only wanna forget. Yeah, I only wanna forget. And I only wanna forget. Yeah, I only wanna forget. But I kept my calm, yeah, I kept my cool, 'cause that's what freaks would do. Then I smashed your car
And now all it left to clean and sanitize the floor.
with the bass guitar while singing I love you. I'm sorry, but my brain just seemed to fry. But there are no tears for you, I'd like to cry. Oh, I just need to freak, freak, freak. I just need to freak, freak, freak. Oh, I just need to freak, freak, freak. La, la, la. And I only wanna forget. Yeah, I only wanna forget.
So now that the floor is getting cleaned, we are closer to the end of this video, and the house smells amazing and is ready to be decorated. As I mentioned in the first part, we haven't cleaned the bathroom and the hallway because I am planning to show you guys how we did transform those areas on a budget, and those videos will include the deep clean. So if you liked so far the motivation here, give this video a thumbs up, and to don't miss out my future videos, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a lovely week, you guys, and I see you in my next one. Bye!